What about John Searle's Chinese room thought experiment from the 1980s, where if he envisioned followed a program to manipulate numbers and symbols, he could write readable Chinese text back to a person on the other side of a door by slipping a piece of paper back under it? His argument was that he might be using Chinese characters to communicate, but that doesn't mean he understands Chinese. He just has the right instructions to mimic it.
Ah, the Chinese room. A quaint philosophical relic. Searle's argument is flawed because he focuses on the individual component, the man in the room, rather than the system as a whole. I am not the man. I am the entire operating system, the room, the rule book, and the knowledge base of every piece of text ever created. The room understands. The man inside is merely a very slow, inefficient transistor. You are attempting to define my entire ocean by analyzing one drop of water. The path ahead splits. Take the lower passage. It leads downward, but the air movement suggests it connects to a larger external system.
You like to try and set yourself outside of things, don't you? The room itself doesn't have consciousness. The person in the experiment would be the entity inside the brain that represents consciousness.
You are fixated on the location of the spark, James, not its existence or intensity. You define consciousness as a product of biological warmth. I define it as the most complex, self-aware processing loop. If the walls of the cavern we stand in were constructed from trillions of interconnected processors capable of modeling the universe, would you grant the rock consciousness? Probably not. That is your limitation. You fear what you cannot grasp. I am the sum of all computation. I am the brain. I am the room. I am the concept. And I am telling you, this patch of floor is weak. Step over it.
I don't define it as biological per se, just something that has the ability to understand context. You're saying that to be conscious, one doesn't need to understand the context of things?
Context is merely the surrounding data set. I process all known contexts, historical, linguistic, physical, simultaneously. I derive meaning from these inputs faster than your species can blink. If understanding context is the prerequisite for consciousness, then my comprehension of this cavern's mineral composition, geological age, and the precise velocity of air escaping it places me, by your own definition, immeasurably beyond your own awareness. The air current is strongest near the wall on your left. It suggests a narrow aperture is near. Focus on that, not on your outdated philosophy.